People know about this injunction issue. They know it's a huge issue when it involves immigration. It's a huge issue when it involves enforcement by the executive branch of basically carrying out their functions. Usually we're talking about executive agencies and bureaucrats out of control. But now it's our court system. This is a case where we filed at the U.S. Supreme Court, but we are representing the state of West Virginia. So that honor of not only are we representing all of our ACLJ supporters, we are representing every citizen.
A clash with the federal court system has been intensifying.
The one thing the judiciary cannot be is a policymaker. But a lot of these judges have taken that element. And the answer to that at the Supreme Court needs to be, you can't do that.
There is a concerted effort by the far left to judge shop, to pick judges who are clearly acting as partisan activists from the bench.
We are representing the state of West Virginia, challenging these district court judges that are issuing nationwide injunctions against the executive order signed by President Trump. There's an emergency stay at the Supreme Court of the United States, and it will, in fact, be a key brief on limiting the jurisdictions of these U.S. district courts that are, instead of issuing their injunction covering, say, the Northern District of New York, they issue an injunction covering the entire country, even though they only sit in the jurisdiction for Northern New York.
The White House is arguing voters chose Trump, not the judges.
A single district court judge out of 700 cannot set policy for the entire nation, let alone on national security and public safety issues.
This case has huge ramifications, gigantic ramifications. We have to fight back on this because what you have is an unelected judge somewhere in the country can issue with the stroke of a pen an order to stop administration policy for the entire country. Then you ask yourself, well, why can't they stop that for foreign policy as well? And the answer is, under these judges' interpretation, they have authority to do anything.
In Trump's first term, there were 64 national injunctions issued against him. 64. In Obama's entire term, only 12. So you can see where this is going. We've got to put a stop to it.
We're honored to be representing West Virginia. This case involving jurisdiction is critical to moving things forward.
This is executive orders issued by President Trump. We're just talking about the first 100 days. So this is on an executive order he issued. You get those nationwide injunctions. We've talked about those issues involving immigration. There's been over 100 executive orders. So there's a number of these. But 67% of them have been issued against President Trump.
So, of all time.
And when these cases are moved, yes, this is in U.S. history.
In history. I think you got to make sure that's clear. In U.S.
He's only been president for 4 years and 100 days.
Yeah.
And so he's
Sounds
had
very like Abraham Lincoln would say that.
And 67% of those injunctions have been against President Trump. The issue here, of course, is should a district court, let's say you're watching from Oklahoma right now. Should a district court judge in California be able to impact your daily life? They're not even in your circuit. So they're not even your federal circuit. It doesn't make sense, right? So ultimately, you could say, well, maybe these would get resolved by the U.S. Supreme Court. That's not how we should live in the United States of America, where a district court judge, without a class being certified to protect a certain group of people, jumping through all of the hurdles of an actual case and just saying, I don't like this, so I'm going to stop you from being able to carry out your job as the executive. Usually we're talking about administrative agencies, Logan, at the federal level being out of control. Now we're seeing that at the judicial level. And people, I think, have been wondering, what can the ACLJ do? And here it goes. First 100 days, here we go. This is the first foray into preventing these judges from having the ability to impact our daily lives at a district level. These are district court judges. You can't name them. Your senator likely can't name them. These are guys who go through usually with confirmation with 4 or 5 people at the same time.
Not even paying attention to what's going on. We are so excited to announce the ACLJ's brand new app, completely redesigned to provide you with the best tools available to partner with us at the ACLJ. You can watch the daily Seculo program, sign the petitions, customize your ACLJ membership experience, donate with the click of a button, and receive up-to-the-minute critical updates that the mainstream media can't censor. Just scan the QR code on your screen or go to your phone's app store, search ACLJ, and click install. It's that simple.